Ah yes, another unboxing. I've done so many of these already. Well, let's start with the fruit cubes. Wow, this got beaten up in the mail pretty bad. But as long as the cubes aren't harmed, I'm fine with it. Oops, that's upside down. Okay, so we got 3 pamphlets. I'm not gonna scramble these yet because I've literally got no idea if I can solve them. Let's do a super flip. Or not super flip. The checkerboard pattern. Okay. Now the lemon, if we can get it out. Success. This is a little dirty out of the box, but we'll still do the checkerboard. Come on. So that's it. That looks ridiculous. Let's put it back. Maybe that wasn't checkerboard, but whatever. I definitely can't solve the banana because it's a 2x3. But here it is. Okay, that scared me. This is probably as scrambled as it's gonna get. Come on. Okay, so that's the fruit cubes. I might go more in depth on that later, but that's them for now. So now I just got an MF3RS just to unsticker it for cross training. Yeah, this is good. I don't really care about it. Just gonna cross train with it. So, yeah, not much to say about it, but it seems pretty good right away. So, $5 I think. So for the things that you don't really care about, I got 2 SpeedCubeShop bags because they look really cool and I couldn't decide on one, and some stickers for my cubes. Okay, now the serious part. This is the 2x2 Yushin Little Magic M. Got released a few days ago for $7, so this could completely revolutionize 2x2 hardware. Or not. Okay, so I feel like this has really good potential, but it's very dry right now, so let's see. Can't corner cut 45 degrees very well. Just under 45 degrees. And then for reverse, so that's okay. Nothing impressive. But here's the TengYun 2x2. It's like $20, and you can watch the corner cutting from there. It's pretty effortless. So obviously it's about 3 times the price, but I'd say if you're just getting into 2x2 and you want something magnetic, I'd recommend this. But if you're more serious on it, I would probably get the TengYun or the Valk, but I prefer the TengYun. So yeah, it's dry. It feels loose, not like when you're turning it, because it catches up sometimes, or catches sometimes. But then at the same time, when you pull the pieces apart, it seems really tight compared to like the TengYun. So I'll probably do a more in-depth review on this later, but that's the first thoughts. Okay, now the TengYun V2. I have heard so much about this cube, and I hope it doesn't disappoint me as much as the Guhong did, because I got that for one-handed and that thing was garbage. Have you heard the joke about GAN having the X magnets? Well, Dayan beat them to getting the iPhone 11 magnets, because they've got triple magnets in it. So it's a pamphlet. This looks like it shows you how you can loosen or change those spring settings. That's nice. And then in here, looks like we got a screwdriver, another screwdriver. This is a flathead screwdriver, an extra core. I think this is an adjustment tool for the other kind of adjustments. I don't really fool with that. And then extra springs. And then a 3x3 pamphlet on how to solve it. And then more springs. So a lot of customization here, obviously. But let's get into the actual cube. So this is actually a very good box, but I know you guys don't care about that. Okay, can we talk about how good I just took off that plastic wrap? Like, that does not happen normally. Okay. Wow. That is quiet. Like, I know the TengYun was quiet, but this doesn't seem right. Okay, so first turns, it feels really nice, but it does seem a little dry. So I think I might put some lube in it and see how it turns out. But like it's quiet, but it's also dry, so. So if we take a look at the magnet settings, you can see, actually probably can't see that well, but there's actually triple magnets in it, and I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I think you might turn the magnets or something to change the strength, but I'm probably not going to fool around with that because these magnets are probably the right strength for 90% of people. They're medium, nothing crazy, but they're very nice. So I think I'm going to wipe it off because there's a little gunk on the outside. So I'm going to wipe it off, and then I'll come back and put some Martian in it, and then we'll test it again. Actually, before I do that, I think I'm going to compare this to the Weilong WRM. So I believe that the TengYun V2 is like $30 or $31, and then the WRM is maybe $37. But so the WRM, the magnets are very light, and you don't notice them very much. So if you prefer that, then that's nice. But on the TengYun, I would definitely recommend that over the Weilong, since on the TengYun, you can have your magnet setting choice. So obviously, the Weilong has no magnet customization. And then the TengYun is obviously much quieter and lower pitched. And I think overall, just the TengYun is basically an upgrade, even though they're different brands. But if you're looking for like a middle price range cube, so like $30 to $40, definitely gonna recommend the TengYun. Okay, now let's lube it. So I think I'm gonna put in 2 drops of Martian to start, and then probably add more in. 1, 2. Work it in. Okay, wow, that's already feeling really good. I think I'm gonna put 1 more drop of Martian in, and then that's good. Okay. Okay, wow, this is really nice. It's even quieter, and it doesn't have the dry feeling anymore. This is main-worthy, honestly. But it is a little fast, so that might come into account for whether or not you like it, but let's just do solve. Okay, yeah, that's really nice. So if you're going for a middle line cube, I'd certainly recommend the TengYun because it's a lot like my GAN XS in the feel and stuff, but it's quieter and I haven't really fooled around with customization yet. So obviously I think I like the XS a little more, but that's because it's broken in. I've had it for a while. The TengYun, just out of the box, it feels so good and it's half the price. So let's see if we can get the center caps off and look at what's inside. Okay, wow, that center cap was very hard to get off. Let's not take them all off. I ended up having to use this flathead screwdriver and it still took like 5 minutes. So, from what I can see in here, is it's got like an octagonal piece in there, and then a hexagon above it, and then a spring. So it looks like it's like a triple customization system. So I think that's what this tool is for. This is like the octagonal part, fits on. Then this is the hexagonal part, which also fits on. So I don't really know how you can have 3 customization. I understand 2, but I think in the review I'll do of it in the future, I'll kind of go more into that. But this is crazy. This is another breakthrough in technology and hardware for 3x3s, and this is a really good cube. So I think I'm going to do an average of 12 on it and get back to you with the results. Actually, wait just a minute. I was noticing right as I was about to do my first few solves, I checked the corner cutting. This thing can corner cut from anywhere. This is absolutely ridiculous. So reverse corner cutting, it's line to line, and actually a little bit past line to line, so I've never seen that good corner cutting. But if you do like just normal corner cutting, it can almost corner cut 2 pieces. Look at that. Right there. And there's literally no effort. I just do, right, like, no effort. It corner cuts so smoothly. Like, wow. Yeah, Diane really impressed me. They didn't really impress me on their Guhong. The Guhong is trash, honestly. So, I'll do the average of 12 and I'll come back with results. Okay, so we're back after the average of 12. Looking at it, my best solve was a 13.5, and my worst solve was a 19.5. Normally, so I average about 17.5. Normally on my GAN, I average 17.5. So this didn't make much of a difference out of the box. All I did was 3 drops of Martian. My GAN XS, I have used silicone base lube, all the different things, set it up, tensioned it like perfectly, and the corner cutting is worse than the TengYun. So the good things about this cube is I noticed there are so few lockups. Like, I don't even know if there's a lockup point at all on this, because if you get past the corner cutting one, it'll just corner cut the other way. So very, very good first impression out of the box. So I think I'm going to do a more in-depth review in the future, but as of now, I highly recommend this cube. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time on Cubing with Colin.